Colin Stough's artistic hideaway in Tennessee was bathed in a warm golden glow as the sun set. The young country artist, whose deep voice and emotional lyrics had swiftly won over fans and critics, was sitting on the porch of his modest home, which seemed as much a part of him as his music. His new EP, Lookin For Home, was dropping, and the buzz was real. Anyone who has felt the draw of the road, the anguish of wanting for something out of reach, would have connected with this effort. Colin's EP was a personal investigation of identity, belonging, and finding a home. Colin glanced out at his property's vast fields from a wicker chair with his guitar. It was far from Nashville's neon lights and city life, but that was the point. Colin got his latest idea in the stillness and seclusion. Home has always been a bit of a moving target for me, Colin said, playing delicate guitar notes. I grew up in a tiny town like this one, but I always felt like I was chasing something, somewhere I could eventually settle down and feel like I belonged. He stopped, dancing over the strings as he started a new tune. When I started composing this EP, I discovered home isn't always a place. Sometimes it's a person, feeling, or mindset. Looking for home is about finding your place in the world, even if it's not where you expected. Colin's rich, expressive voice conveyed emotion beyond his years. He had lived through a lot at 25, and it reflected in his music. Each song on the EP was a moment in time, a piece of his experience he wanted to tell. The first song, Backroads, recalled Colin's youth on meandering country roads. Freedom, the open road, and opportunity were the themes of the song. Colin said, "I wanted to capture that feeling of driving with no destination in mind. Just the wind in your hair, the radio turned up, and the world at your feet." He played a melancholy, familiar melody that evoked endless summer nights and rural America's calm beauty. Simple but powerful lyrics captured small-town life in a timeless and genuine way. The second track, Lost and Found, was more introspective. It was a ballad about love, loss, and the individuals that touch your heart. Colin sung about the one who got away, the love that went through his fingers like sand, in a broken voice. "This song is probably the most personal on the EP," he said. "It's about a failed relationship, but it taught me about myself and my life goals." Colin looked away as he remembered the song's inspiration. "Sometimes losing someone helps you find yourself," he whispered. "This is what Lost and Found is about. Though difficult, it's about picking up the pieces and moving on." The third song, Sunday Morning, celebrated simple joys. It was a song about slowing down and enjoying the simple things that get lost in daily life. Colin's calming vocals and delicate guitar strumming transported the listener to a realm where time stopped. Colin said, "I wrote Sunday Morning after spending a quiet weekend at home. I realized that some of my happiest moments are tranquil mornings with a cup of coffee, watching the sun rise and being present." Colin smiled as he played the song, enjoying every note. This song was clearly close to his heart, reminding him to treasure life's simple, wonderful moments. Looking for Home, the EP's finale, was its highlight, a stirring anthem about finding a place or person that feels like home. The music built steadily from a gentle acoustic prelude to a huge, sweeping chorus that appeared to resonate through the fields. Colin commented, "This song is the heart of the EP, with emotion. We all travel the world trying to find our place. My journey has been lengthy, but I've learned that home isn't usually where you expect. It might be in the people you meet, the experiences you have, and the lessons you gain." Colin slumped back in his chair as the closing notes drifted into the evening air, the music hanging between them. Looking for Home was more than just an EP. It was a story of a young artist making his place in the world. Colin's sincere lyrics and vocals earned rave reviews for the EP. Colin measured success not by the charts or plaudits, but by the connection he felt with his audience and the understanding that his music impacted their hearts. Colin picked up his guitar one more time as the sun set, turning the world pink and gold. He played a few notes, his voice quietly rising into the night. His spare time between gigs and recording sessions was spent crafting this song, which was not on the EP. "This one's still a work in progress," he grinned. "But it's about the future, what happens after you find home." Colin Stough started playing, transporting him and listeners into the unknown journey ahead.